Hi guys. So in reading the book, I wanted to incorporate some English language arts theory themes as well to help you gain a better experience with that. So the first thing we're going to talk about is theory. So a theory is something you're going to come up with, a thought process, a general idea, an inference. Remember, inference is when we make an educated guess that you have because you've read the book, read the chapter. Theories need to be backed up with evidence. So this is something I've tried to have you guys do, but some of you are still struggling with it. So I wanted to give you some information to help you with that. So I may say, please tell me a characteristic trait of Kiana. And you may write, the main character is empathetic. Well, right now that is just your opinion, your theory about the character that you've formed. In order to provide evidence, you would write something like, on page 45, the main character notices that his friend seems to be feeling down after a classmate asks him a rude question. You're telling me exactly where I can find the information in the book. If you don't know the exact page number, you could say at the beginning of chapter 3, at the end of chapter 9, the main character, or you could say, if my question said Kiana, you would say Kiana. If my question said the main character, what characteristic trait does the main character have? You would say main character, because you want to use some of the same words from the question to make sure that you're fully answering my question. So then you write out the because part of the answer. Yes, the main character is empathetic, but why do you feel that way? You have to try to convince me that you're right by giving me evidence. Why? Because he has a friend that he notices that's feeling down after a classmate asked him a rude question. If you don't know what empathetic means, it's when you can feel the same kind of feelings that somebody's feeling. We say you empathize with them. You understand how they feel. And to do that, she would notice that. So if I gave you a theory that said Mr. Kermit was not always a bad teacher, can you find evidence to back that up? There may be more than one piece of evidence to back something up. So sometimes you may be asked to give more than one piece of evidence. You can't always just rely on your memory. Sometimes you have to go back and reread things. Citing things specific, you would use quotation marks. Quotation marks are the two little, it looks like apostrophes. So I just wanted to give you a little tidbit on using evidence. When you use evidence, when you cite evidence, when you cite where you got your answer, you would be very specific in telling me on page, like the example said, on page 45, at the beginning of chapter 3, in the middle of chapter 3, after Kiana arrives at Greenwich Middle School on the first day. You want to be very specific. And then giving evidence, you're going to take actual events that happened in the book and either put them in your own words or you're going to use quotation marks to tell me. Okay? Have a great day. Hope this helps.